सो वेलकम बैक। आई होप सभी लोग आ गए हैं। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल राइट डाउन द क्वेश्चन लिख लीजिए पहले फटाफट, फिर आगे बढ़ेंगे। क्वेश्चन लिखने के बाद एक बार डन सर बोल दीजिए। राइट पंकज इज आस्किंग ब्लेड वाले क्वेश्चन में सैंपल कैसे सेम? अरे 1000 ब्लेड्स डेली ले रहे हैं ना भाई। आप अब देखो इंग्लिश भी नहीं पढ़ने आएगी तो अब मैं क्या करूं बताओ। तुम्हें क्वेश्चन ही नहीं पढ़ने आ रहा है। 1000 ब्लेड्स एग्जामिन डेली, मतलब डेली कितने ब्लेड एग्जामिनेशन हो रहा है? 1000। तो सैंपल 1000 का हुआ ना, है ना पंकज? इस क्वेश्चन को मैं थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं। राइट देखो, सी एवरीबॉडी, इस क्वेश्चन में कह रहा है जैसे 1 2 ऐसे करके हाउ मेनी 25, करेक्ट? मीन्स नंबर ऑफ सैंपल्स आर 1 to 25। इसको सब ग्रुप्स बोला गया है, सब ग्रुप्स। ठीक है, इतने सब ग्रुप्स हैं। एंड इन दिस सब ग्रुप्स, इन ईच सब ग्रुप हाउ मेनी सैंपल्स, हाउ मेनी डेटा? 5 ना, कितना है? सी 5 आइटम्स इन ईच, करेक्ट? ओके सर। सो 5 आइटम्स, इसमें भी 5, इसमें भी 5 एंड सो ऑन, सब में 5 ही है। यानी कि स्मॉल एन कितने हैं? 5। सैंपल साइज जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं, सैंपल का साइज कितना है? 5 का, 5 5 ऐसे करके 25 सैंपल्स आर, सब ग्रुप्स आर देयर। ओके सर। देन सम ऑफ एक्स बार, यानी एवरेज का सम दे रखा है कितना? 357.50। सम ऑफ रेंज इज गिवन 8.80। स्पेसिफिकेशन लिमिट स्पेसिफिकेशन लिमिट मीन्स जनरली दिस इज गिवन बाय कस्टमर, कितना है 14.40 प्लस माइनस 0.40, दिस इज गिवन बाय कस्टमर्स, राइट। ये कस्टमर्स के तरफ से हमें जनरली मिलता है, जनरली, ठीक है। सो दे आर आस्किंग प्रोसेस इज इन कंट्रोल, मीन्स पहले ही बोल दिया प्रोसेस कंट्रोल में है, तो फिर पूछ क्या रहा है, व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग, करेक्ट, क्या पूछ रहा है, तो दे आर आस्किंग ability of the process, correct, this is the concept, and related to this one term will come that is called as process capability। बस यही process capability को समझाने के लिए ये क्वेश्चन मैं कर रहा हूं, 2 लाइन में इसके सॉल्यूशंस होंगे। राइट डाउन ओनली आई हैव रिटन क्वेश्चंस, दिस इज नॉट सॉल्यूशन, ये तो क्वेश्चन था कि इस तरह से क्वेश्चंस दे रखा है, ठीक है। तो ये आपसे पूछा जा रहा है कि एबिलिटी, प्रोसेस की एबिलिटी बताओ, जिसको हम प्रोसेस कैपेबिलिटी भी आगे चल करके बोलेंगे अभी, राइट, क्योंकि प्रोसेस इज अंडर कंट्रोल, बोल दिया पहले ही कि प्रोसेस कंट्रोल में है, टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट। बट एबिलिटी ऑफ द प्रोसेस यानी प्रोसेस कैपेबिलिटी बताइए कि प्रोसेस कैपेबल है या नहीं है। सो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ प्रोसेस कैपेबल है या नहीं है, मींस जो कस्टमर ने बोला है प्रोडक्ट का स्पेसिफिकेशन, प्रोसेस कस्टमर को किस पॉइंट तक उसके रिक्वायरमेंट को फुलफिल कर रहा है। नाउ वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट क्वालिटी, कि क्वालिटी कैसा है वो इस क्वेश्चन में हम डिस्कस करेंगे, और साथ साथ आर चार्ट, रेंज चार्ट का भी यूज करना बता दूंगा, साथ साथ प्रोसेस कैपेबिलिटी भी बता दूंगा। नॉट ओनली दैट, यहां से 2 or 3 ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस कैन बी आस्क्ड, दैट आई वांट टू कंक्लूड, राइट एवरीबॉडी। इवन इफ यू वांट टू राइट दिस, आप बाद में वीडियो से लिख लेना, बट दिस इज क्वेश्चन ओनली, व्हाई यू आर गोइंग टू राइट दिस, राइट। ऑलरेडी यू हैव रिटन द क्वेश्चन, सो डोंट राइट इट। ओके सर, चलिए अब जरा आगे बढ़ते हैं। करेक्ट, डेटा एक बार चेक कर लें, यही है 357.50, 14.40 प्लस माइनस 0.40, 18 point, what is 8.80, and D, that constant is also given 2.326, where this constant is used in R chart, range chart, correct? Okay sir, so I think everything is correct, data we have written is correct, only we have to consider here the fact that is 2.346 something is there, right? Okay, so this constant is used in range chart, I have given in the formula. So first of all see here, means what is this discussion, try to, here I am explaining the answer, right? See, point is, this is the target, how much it is, 14.40, this is the upper specification limit, means customer has told this, 14.80, this is lower specification limit, how much it is, 14.00, correct? And this is called as tolerance given by customer, generally it is given by customer, how much it is, 0.80, right? Plus minus 0.4 tha na, yes, so this is the tolerance, this is given by whom, generally by customer, generally, theek hai ji, okay. Now suppose this is our process, normal distribution of the process, suppose this is given by customer, this is whose part, customer part. Now I am discussing our process part, right? Okay sir, so if we are working on 3 sigma, generally we work on 3 sigma, yes. So point is see here, at least from here, right, plus 3 sigma and minus 3 sigma, correct? This width should be under the customer specified label, yes or no? Yes. So if this spread, this dispersion is between these tolerance, then our process is capable, yani everything is fine. because 100% product cannot be quality product. Some of the defective will be there, of course, but our aim is at least 3 sigma from this side and 3 sigma from this side. So at least this much area of the curve must lie inside customer limits. So this is our intention. So this spread actually is called as, process capability. Process capability. So what is process capability? So if we are working on 3 sigma, then 6 sigma is called as process capability. Right, everybody? Right. So this is called as process capability, that is 6 sigma. We are not working on 6 sigma, try to get it. This is different 6 sigma, correct? So this is the spread, this is the dispersion around the target or mean. Okay, sir. So the first task is to comment, right, about the process ability. We need to find process capability, that is 6 sigma. Sir, from where this sigma is calculated? So this sigma is for entire process standard deviation. So this is calculated from R bar divided by that D2 constant, correct? So what is R bar? Sir, R bar is sum of R divided by number of sample. How much it is? 8.80 divided by how many samples are there? I think 25, na? Yes, 25, na? Because it is given, na? Yes, 25 samples are there. Okay. Okay, sir. So finally tell me what is sigma? Sigma is R bar. R bar is 8.80 by 25 by D2. D2 is 2.346. How much it is? The constant is 2.346, whatever. So finally this is 0.15. This is your sigma, standard deviation of process, means dispersion, you can say, of the process spread. So what is process capability? Process capability is equal to 6 sigma, that is 6 into 0.15, that is 0.90. Means this spread is 0.90 here. Sir, but tolerance given is 0.80, sir. Yes, but spread is 0.90. It means we are crossing the limits given by customer. We are crossing the limits given by customer, right? We must have a process which process capability lie in this range given by customer, but we have already crossed the limit. Cross the limit means this is the extra defective product, what actually we don't want, right? We don't want. This is the extra defectives, correct? Defective will be there, of course, because minus infinity to plus infinity, right? But these are the extra defective which actually we don't want. So what we can conclude from here is, see, as we will write here as process capability, that is 6 sigma is greater than tolerance, right? So process is incapable or not capable for the given specification, right? Is not capable for the given specification, my dear student, right? Means they are asking comment about the ability, means now we are discussing the quality. So it is not giving the required quality as per customer requirement. ठीक है, क्लियर है? इतनी बातें समझ गए होंगे आप लोग? यस, तो अल्टीमेटली ये पूरे डिस्कशन का कंक्लूजन ये है, सिर्फ ये दो बातें आपको बताना कि व्हाट इज प्रोसेस कैपेबिलिटी एंड व्हाट इज द कंक्लूजन यू कैन ड्रॉ फ्रॉम द प्रोसेस कैपेबिलिटी, राइट? सो दीज 2 पॉइंट्स आर इम्पॉर्टेंट. बाकी अगर आप भूल भी जाते हैं तो दैट इज नॉट ए प्रॉब्लम, राइट. बट नॉट ओनली दैट, some more discussion is left with this question, right. Solution we have just completed, okay, but some more discussion is needed, right. So first of all, write down this, then I will explain few more things, correct. Please write down this. Okay, very nice. So now point is, what should be the suggested remedies, sir? Suppose this is our process and result is in front of us, everybody. So what should be the suggested remedies? क्या करना चाहिए अब? तो देखिए, in suggested remedies, correct? In suggested remedies, you know ना, इसका उपचार क्या है, वैसा कुछ. So the suggested remedies are, if they will ask you, you have to write 4 points in that, correct? The first thing is centering must be done properly. Sir, what is this centering must be done properly, sir? What is centering, sir? Yes. Sometimes what happens, I am explaining it right now, listen carefully. Sometimes what happens, the process is out of control due to this reason also. Suppose this is the target and your process is here, means the average is here, means the process is not centered. Sometimes it happens. Sir, how, sir? Means as the process average, that is suppose x bar, is not equal to tolerance, means not equal to target, means process is not centered, right? Process is not centered. Sir, what is meaning of it, sir? Yes, the meaning is, whenever manufacturing been started in the, suppose our process, right, at the time of a start, we need to do centering of all the machines. Suppose lathe machine is there, NC machine, CNC machines, whatever it is, centering means we have to fix first of all the central point. So from there only the reading will be taken. Suppose length is there, so central point must be matched. Okay, sir. So what happens, by mistake sometimes, suppose it is not exactly on the center, it is left or right, and the worker think that it is on the center. Sir, how it is possible, sir? Parallax error, that is called as parallax error. In measurement, already you have studied na parallax error. Yes, that is why mirror and all are installed. Yes, so due to that, sometimes what happens, our suppose machine or tools are not centered and we have started the manufacturing. So because of that, what happens, the data you are taking which is not centered na, so your process average will not match the target. This T is target, correct? So how we are going to use, sir? Yes, so now that mean chart is used here, correct? Just I am giving you the example here. Calculate the average, grand average. See the grand average, because for to get centering point, to get the middle point, what you know, what we use, mean, median, mode. Can you remember? Yes. So I am taking the grand bar, the average of the average data. Perfect na? Yes. So sum of x bar divided by number of sample. 357.50 divided by 25. It will come as 0 point, how much it is? ये कितना था? ये जरा बताओ कितना आ रहा है, हाउ मच? हाँ, 14.3 आएगा, ठीक है. सो दिस विल कम आउट एज 14.30. चेक करके बताओ यही आ रहा है या नहीं? 14.30 means this is given 14.40 but this is 14.30, means your process average is not equal to target and hence the process is not centered. तो अब आप क्या करेंगे? What you have to do, just बुलाओ, लेबर को बुलाओ and just tell them check the machines, equipments. Machine and equipments are not centered, so please correct the centering. So very first step is you have to correct the centering. Suppose even after correcting centering, suppose you got the machine कि sir this machine was not centered, मान लीजिए, assume it. So just you have to do the proper centering. Okay, then again you have to start manufacturing, again you have to take the sample, again you have to test and take the data, and then again you have to do these all things. After doing these all things, suppose process is capable, then well, perfect. And again suppose process is not capable, then what you have to do? Then you have to improve your process, means you have to redesign your process, means you have to change your standard deviation, correct? So I am writing here, right, this step I think you got it. The process average and target is not matching, means process is not centered, so process, correct, must be done, centering of the process must be done properly, correct? Now the second remedies are reduce dispersion, that is स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन, करेक्ट? तो यानी कि अब आपको स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन को कम करना पड़ेगा, मीन्स प्रोसेस इंप्रूव कीजिए, करेक्ट, डिज़ाइन कीजिए, चेंजेस कीजिए, मीन्स क्वालिटी बढ़ाइए अपने प्रोसेस का, सो दैट वो वहाँ तक आ जाए. अच्छा सर, देन थर्ड पॉइंट, सपोज you do not want to improve your process, then one more option is there, correct? What is there? Increase tolerance. But tolerance is given by customer na? Yes. So nowadays if you do this, then it will again, correct, it will again impact the fame of your company, right? It will again impact the name of your company, कि वो कंपनी ऐसा है जो ऑर्डर तो ले लेता है, बाद में बोलता है टॉलरेंस बढ़ा लो भाई. गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? सो ये तब करते हैं इफ इट डज नॉट अफेक्ट क्वालिटी ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. अगर इससे प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी पे अफेक्ट नहीं आता है तो बढ़ा सकते हैं, बट ये करते नहीं है आजकल, करेक्ट? इससे कंपनी का नाम खराब होता है. एंड वन मोर ऑप्शन इज देयर, वो क्या है? जो पुराने ज़माने से चला आ रहा है, राइट? दैट इज सॉर्ट आउट द डिफेक्टिव्स. मतलब टेक ऑल द प्रोडक्ट्स and remove the good product and bad product, but this takes a lot of time. Suppose 1 lakh of products are there, so 100% inspection is not practically possible. And suppose destructive test is involved, मतलब किसी प्रोडक्ट को तोड़ना पड़ेगा टेस्ट करने के लिए, फिर तो आप कर ही नहीं सकते ना, सबको तोड़ दोगे क्या? तो sort out the defectives. So my dear student, always remember these two technique nowadays are not used, correct? But if they will ask you suggested remedies or how many remedies, four, correct? तो चलिए ज़रा इसको लिख लीजिए, फिर आगे देखते हैं. हेडिंग दे दीजिए सजेस्टेड रेमेडीज एंड राइट डाउन ऑल द पॉइंट्स. अभिषेक सिंह पूछ रहे हैं सर, कस्टमर हियर सिग्निफाइज द कस्टमर विच यू हैव टॉट और द जनरल कॉमन सिटीजन। अरे कॉमन सिटीजन को तुम्हारे कंपनी से क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है अभिषेक? अरे जिसने स्पेसिफिकेशन दिया है तुम्हें, मैं उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ, मतलब कस्टमर की बात हो रही है ना, राइट? कॉमन सिटीजन को क्या मतलब है, उसको क्या पता आप क्या मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे हैं। और हाँ राइट कस्तूरी दास, यू आर राइट। सो अभी आस्किंग सर फोर्थ रेमेडीज एक बार बता दीजिए। अरे तुम्हें फोर्थ रेमेडीज में डाउट है? अरे अच्छे को अलग करना, बेकार को अलग करना, ये तो सबसे पुराने ज़माने की बात है सोएब, करेक्ट? सॉर्टिंग नहीं समझते? रोहन पूछ रहे हैं सर, प्रोसेस डिस्पर्सन रिड्यूस करने के लिए असाइनेबल एरर को फिगर आउट एंड सॉल्व करेंगे? क्वेश्चन मार्क। नहीं, प्रोसेस डिस्पर्सन को रिड्यूस करने के लिए आपको जो कॉमन वेरिएबल हैं उनमें इम्प्रूवमेंट करने पड़ेंगे, यानी कि ओवरऑल प्रोसेस को ही इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा, अच्छा बनाना। असाइनेबल वेरिएबल तो अच्छा है ही, तभी तो आपका प्रोसेस कंट्रोल में है, अदरवाइज तो प्रोसेस कंट्रोल में ही नहीं होता ना, राइट? देखो एक चीज़ याद रखना, आप क्लास अटेंड कर रहे हो, पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, करेक्ट? यू आर डूइंग एवरीथिंग वट एवर इज रिक्वायर्ड टू क्लियर द एग्जामिनेशन। इट मीन्स देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम इन असाइनेबल वेरिएबल। गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? If you are not attending class, you are not serious, then there is a problem in assignable variation, right? So now there is no problem in assignable variable, correct? But still you are not able to compete now, na? You are preparing for GATE or ESE 2023, yes or no? Yes. So what you are doing, you are improving yourself. Means what you are doing, in fact whatever common or random variables are there, you are improving them also. But you cannot improve them 100%, but yes, you have to improve them. So overall your process, overall your knowledge, overall your capability will improve. Getting my point? If you are not attending classes, this is assignable variable problem, right? But if you are attending everything, you are doing everything, but still you are studying, you are doing hard work, this is the improvement. This is the reduction of random variable, common variable. Correct? Getting my point? And this will improve your quality. Right? Right? Correct? यस अभिषेक बोल रहा है, बहुत अच्छा बोला अभिषेक ने। अभिषेक ने बोला कि थर्ड स्टेप ऐसा लग रहा है मैं ही राजा मैं ही मंत्री। यस एग्जैक्टली, तभी कंपनी का नाम खराब होता है। अगर आप कस्टमर को बोलेंगे कि मुझसे कम नहीं हो रहा है, तुम ही बढ़ा दो अपना टॉलरेंस, तो वो कस्टमर फिर नाराज हो जाता है और वो आपके रेपो को खराब कर देगा, क्योंकि ऑल आर कनेक्टेड। सी डेटा मार्केट में कस्टमर्स, द कंपनीज ऑल आर कनेक्टेड। वो बोल देंगे सबको कि देखो वो कंपनी वाला मेरा टॉलरेंस खुद से बढ़ा करके बोल रहा है ये कर लो। गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? तो रेपुटेशन खराब हो जाता है। ठीक बात, राइट। यस, थैंक यू तुषार, थैंक यू सो मच। यस, थैंक यू रोहन। चलिए आगे बढ़ूं मैं। अभी एक पॉइंट, वन मोर पॉइंट आई वांट टू गिव यू, राइट? आई होप दिस इज क्लियर, राइट? Now listen, so I've used that mean chart also. Have you seen that? To get the centering. So what is the brilliant use of mean chart? To get centering of the process or process average. Yes or no? What is use of range chart? To get the dispersion, to get the spread by calculating a standard deviation of the process from range chart. See the uses of chart, correct? So by one example only I have given you so many things. You can observe carefully, right? Now related to this discussion only, our scientist has given actually one more concept. For objective purpose this is also important, that is called as capability ratio. What is, sir, this capability ratio? That is CR, generally we call it in short. So capability ratio is comparison of USL minus LSL. What is USL minus LSL? That is tolerance divided by process capability. This is your process capability, right? PC. I hope you have understood well. PC, process capability. प्रियंका चोपड़ा तो नहीं समझ जाओगे ना? Correct? 6 sigma. So that is your process capability. So tolerance और process, ये क्या था बताओ? This is tolerance, sir. So customer और process के बीच का जो एक comparison है, this is given by generally customer. This is your process performance, right? So this comparison is called as capability ratio, generally denoted by CP. Correct? So now tell me what should be its value? मतलब इनमें कौन सा छोटा होना चाहिए? तो टॉलरेंस के अंदर ये हो तो अच्छी बात है, करेक्ट? प्रोसेस कैपेबिलिटी मस्ट बी लेस देन इक्वल टू टॉलरेंस, यस और नो? सो दिस वैल्यू मस्ट बी ग्रेटर देन 1, correct? So it's actually 1.33 is its de facto standard. Sir, de facto standard का मतलब sir, generally what happens in industry, suppose you are the owner and I am your technical advisor and you are asking, sir, generally what should be CP value, sir, so that our process will be capable enough, then I will suggest you कि my dear student, your CP should be or your capability ratio should be 1.33. If it is 1.33, then you are safe, means your process will be capable, means this length should be less than this length. Yes or no? Yes. कस्टमर ने जो कहा आप उसके अंदर रहोगे तो आप फायदे में रहोगे, मीनिंग ये है डिफेक्टिव्स नहीं बनेंगे, कम बनेंगे. टू एक्सप्लेन दिस जनरली आई रेफर ए एग्जाम्पल. सो आई एम गिविंग यू एग्जाम्पल, राइट. थोड़ा सुनेंगे एग्जाम्पल और फिर आप बाद में लिख लेंगे. सपोज एग्जाम्पल 1. एग्जाम्पल 1 मीन्स मान लीजिए कस्टमर 1, करेक्ट. एक कस्टमर आया, उसने कहा आपको कि सर मेरा टारगेट ये है, और सपोज व्हाट आई एम डूइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू, आई एम डूइंग सम डिविजन्स हियर. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Suppose this one division is equal to one standard deviation. Suppose. So now customer came and told you कि सर जो मेरा specification limits हैं, USL is here, LSL is here. मान लीजिए ये किसने कहा? कस्टमर 1 ने कहा, ठीक है. तो this is my tolerance sir. Okay, very nice. So now tell me sir, whether your process is capable for my specification or not sir, means you are going to accept my order or not sir. तो आप बताएंगे कि ये ऑर्डर एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए या नहीं. तो आप कहेंगे सर ये तो बड़ा सिंपल है. कैसे सिंपल है? मान लीजिए ये हमारा प्रोसेस रहा होगा, यस. तो इधर से 3 सिग्मा हमें देखना होता है, यस. 3 सिग्मा मतलब ये वाली है ना, प्लस 3 सिग्मा माइनस 3 सिग्मा, यस. तो हम तो कस्टमर के अंदर ही लाई कर रहे हैं, मीन्स वी आर इनसाइड द टॉलरेंस ऑफ कस्टमर सर. आवर प्रोसेस कैपेबिलिटी दैट इज 6 सिग्मा इज एक्चुअली द सबसेट ऑफ दिस टॉलरेंस सर. हाँ जी, तो फाइन ना सर? यस. सो नाउ कैलकुलेट दैट कैपेबिलिटी रेशियो हियर. व्हाट इज यूएसएल माइनस एलएसएल माय डियर फ्रेंड? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 sigma divided by 6 sigma. What is it? Is 1.33. So that is why I have given you. Right now you can see you are very comfortable ki yes sir, this is the brilliant sir, because the tolerance is correct. Our process performance is inside the tolerance. So see, that is why this is 1.33 na. That is why the de facto standard, one standard which is given in industry is 1.33. Yes or no? Yes. Okay sir, fine sir. Now suppose in another example, one more customer is there, right, for the same process. Suppose example number 2, that is customer 2, right, because customer may be anyone na? Yes. So they told you, suppose 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, they told you this is my USL, this is my LSL, means the upper specification limit, lower specification limits, means now they have reduced their this customer has reduced their tolerance. See here. So now the tolerance is from here to here, from here to here. So now tell me whether you will accept or not. Yes sir, no problem sir, because suppose this is our, suppose this is our, this is our process, correct. So now the point is, from, see, customer has told from here to here I am going to accept, and we are also bothered about plus 3 sigma from here and minus 3 sigma from here. That is process capability which is equal to 6 sigma. Yes. So we are correct, equal to tolerance. Yes. So no problem. Again, whatever defective is there, that is fine, because some of the defectives will always be present, because we cannot improve random variation 100%. We know that, right? Always defective, see, defectives will always be there, right? What is called as defective? The customer, beyond the customer specification limits, what is there, that is the defective. as per customer, that because after inspection customer will tell you this is defective for me because this is not in our specification limit. Getting my point? Yes. So now tell me, whatever your majority of product is that is lying inside the specification, yes sir. तो क्या बोलेंगे आप? Okay sir. Okay means can you calculate CP here? Yes sir. Why not sir? See here, what is CP? That is 6 sigma, means see the count the difference USL minus LSL, 1 2 3 4 5 6 upon 6 sigma, that is 1, correct? Okay sir, CP is 1 sir. So here also okay na, okay means capable. Here also okay means capable. You will take the order, no problem, right? Right. Now I want to give you the concept. If the process is not centered, what will be the impact, correct? So same customer I am taking here, correct? Same customer I am taking here, customer just like 2 only, right? So see here, suppose I am taking the same customer, but process is not centered. Suppose not centered means in example 3 same customer is there, right? So same customer means same tolerance and same, right? Suppose this is your tolerance USL and LSL, same customer is there, yes or no? This is sigma, standard deviation. So now see here, I am assuming the process is not centered. Suppose process is like that, assume it. So average of the process is here, the target is here, correct? So process is not centered. Now you have to see 3 sigma from here, 1 2 3, and 3 sigma 1 2 3 3 sigma from here, right? Plus 3 sigma minus 3 sigma, correct? You can see from here. So now my dear student, the point is, suppose this is the same point, right? The point is customer has told you कि sir I will accept product from here to here. So beyond customer limit again there is defective. So now because of centering also you are correct, because of centering problem for same customer, now this is not okay, yes or no? So what we can see from here, right? See 3 sigma is up to here na, yes, but customer has told I will accept up to here. So this is again defective na, which customer do not want, yes sir. Of course many defectives will be there, but I am not bothered about the defective which is beyond customer limit, means beyond these limits, but at least 3 sigma product must lie in the customer specification range, but here it is not lying. Means what we can conclude, for the same customer, getting my point, for the same customer not okay means not capable because of centering. So now you can have confidence कि yes, centering is also a problem. If the process is not centered, then also even a capable process, then also even a capable process can become incapable, correct, due to centering for the same customer, means that 3 sigma customer, right? Clear है? हाँ जी. तो अब जरा राइट, अब जरा देखेंगे, सी हियर, ये तो हो गया, ये तो क्लियर है, हाँ जी सर. बट सीपी जरा कैलकुलेट करो तो सर, सीपी इज इक्वल टू यूएसएल माइनस एलएसएल, स्टिल इट इज 6 सिग्मा divided by process capability, that is 1. Means centering has shifted, process becomes incapable, but CP is still 1. It means when CP is 1, it fails. Means it is not able to recognize whether the process is capable or not, whether the process is centered or not. So that is why one more term has been introduced, that is called as CPK. Sir, what is then CPK, sir? So CPK is equal to the minimum of means CPK is going to compare half the portion, minimum of USL minus average और एवरेज माइनस LSL, मतलब इन दोनों में से जो भी मिनिमम होगा, छोटा होगा, डिवाइडेड बाय हाफ ऑफ द प्रोसेस, मींस 3 सिग्मा. So this is the definition of CPK. This is also capability ratio only. So why it is coming into picture? Because CP fails at 1, correct? Because here also CP1, in previous example also CP1, but here process is not capable because of centering, but previous example is capable because centering is not a problem over there. So that is why, correct, only CP is not able to, correct, comment regarding the process. That is why one new term CPK has been introduced. So this is the half. So can we conclude it? Yes, sir. So just I am concluding here. See everybody, if I would ask you, we have calculated CP na? Yes. Can we calculate CPK here? Yes, sir. Why not, sir? So CPK is equal to USL minus average minus LSL, correct? So this is the average point, grand bar, right? So USL, so which is minimum? Both are same na right now? Yes, that is 4 sigma upon 3 sigma, that is 1.33. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay na? Okay, ठीक है. अब जरा सुनिए. Come to this part, right? Come to this part. Here, what is CPK? CPK is USL minus average. This is the average na? Yes. USL minus average minus. So all both are same. That is 3 sigma. देखो USL minus average 1, 2, 3 segments ना upon 3 sigma. That is 1. Okay, fine, fine. So CPK 1 पे भी fine है, okay है, capable है. अच्छा. Now come to here. What is CPK? Sir, CPK is USL minus average. This is the average minus LSL, which is minimum. So this is minimum na? This is having 4 segments, 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is having only 2 segments. So 2 sigma divided by 3 sigma means 0.66. So whenever process is not centered or process is not capable, then CPK will hint you, right? So it will not fail, correct? So point is even you can take one more example. Actually not required. Now you got the concept, but still, suppose I am taking one more example in which customer is, suppose example number 4. Here the customer has 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct? So customer has actually, suppose this is USL, this is LSL, means they have reduced their tolerance very much, correct? क्योंकि यहाँ तक तो आ गया था, वो अभी और कम कर दिया. तो now see, suppose even centered process is there, but it will be not capable because 3 sigma and minus 3 sigma, correct? So these limits are beyond the specification limit, means this is the extra defective product. Of course, some defective product will be always there, but this is the extra defective product. So here CPK or CP you will calculate, both will come less than 1. So calculate CP first. Suppose this is your average. So calculate CP first, that is USL minus LSL. How many? 4 sigma upon 6 sigma, 0.66. What is CPK? CPK is USL minus tolerance or tolerance minus LSL, which is minimum. So both are same, 2 sigma by 3 sigma. So this is again 0.66, means both are less than 1, correct? CP is also less than 1, CPK is also less than 1, and the process is not capable, correct? Just observe the data and then I will conclude it. Don't worry, I will conclude it in few words, but try to observe the data, correct? You need not to memorize all example. Example I am giving you just to understand the concept, correct? So now, my dear student, as a technical advisor, suppose you are asking me what is de facto standard of CPK, that is 1. This is called as de facto स्टैंडर्ड। मतलब ये एक फैक्ट है कि अगर आप ऐसा रखोगे कंपनी में तो आप फायदे में रहोगे, कोई प्रॉब्लम की बात नहीं है, राइट। सो आई होप यू गॉट द CP नॉट ओनली दैट, वन मोर थिंग आई वांट टू कंक्लूड फ्रॉम हियर, ट्राई टू गेट इट, राइट। थोड़ा सा समझिए, ये सब बातें तो हो गई, मैं कंक्लूड करता हूं। ध्यान से देखो एक और बात, सी हियर, CP और CP के बोथ आर सेम ना, यस, सेंटर्ड है ना, यस। CP के बोथ आर सेम ना, यस, सेंटर्ड है ना, यस। यहां देखो, दिस इज नॉट सेंटर, टारगेट इधर है, एवरेज इधर है, बट CP के इज ऑल्सो नॉट सेम, मीन्स व्हेन बोथ आर नॉट सेम प्रोसेस इज नॉट सेंटर्ड, करेक्ट। तो ये भी एक ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन यहां से बन सकता है और बनता है एक्चुअली। देन अगेन, process is not capable, that is okay, but both are same na, yes same, so process is also centered. So one more objective questions can be formed from here, if CP and CPK are same then the process is centered, correct। तो अब मैं कंक्लूड करता हूं चीजों को, करेक्ट, नोट में कंक्लूड कर देता हूं, करेक्ट। what is there, CP is greater than 1, capable, CP K is greater than equal to 1, capable, CP के 1 पे भी कैपेबल होगा, करेक्ट। देन CP is equal to CP के centered, right, and one more thing, it is called as capability index, capability index, CI generally we tell is equal to 1 by CP, capability ratio. So this thing even you can memorize directly, right. So point is, whenever they will ask you some question or definitions related to CP centering of the process, anything whatever we have discussed, I have explained you each and everything in detail, right. So that example and all are just to make you better understand, my dear student. The point is, you need to understand this with their definition, what is CP, what is CPK, already I have written above, right. Clear है, कोई confusion? I don't think you have, है ना, any confusion, correct। चलिए तो आगे बढ़ते हैं, इसको पहले लिख लीजिए सभी लोग। हो गया ये चैप्टर, अब मैं कंक्लूड करने जा रहा हूँ, डोंट वरी कि बहुत ज़्यादा है, थोड़ा सा आइडिया ले लो। Okay, completed everybody. यस कार्तिक, बट सीपी 1 पे कंफ्यूज हो जा रहा है ना। तो सीपी जब 1 पे कंफ्यूज हो जा रहा है तो हम इक्वल टू 1 नहीं बोल सकते ना। Yes, CPK is also called as capability ratio only. Means CPK is the updated version of CP. उसका समझिए भाई है, ऐसे समझ लीजिए. डी फैक्टो स्टैंडर्ड बोलते हैं उसको, डी फैक्टो स्टैंडर्ड. CPK इज इक्वल टू 1 इज डी फैक्टो स्टैंडर्ड. एक स्टैंडर्ड है, आप लिख लीजिए स्टैंडर्ड. Sagar is asking, sir, how many days this subject will be completed? Yes, the time taking portion today we have completed. So now in I think 4 lectures it will take to complete, right? Almost 4 lecture. Yes, Avilas, you are right. बहुत अच्छा. Well done. This conclusion you can also write, right? And this fourth point is capability index. Suppose sometimes they ask you capability index, then that is 1 by CP, 1 by capability ratio. 4th पॉइंट लिखा है कैपेबिलिटी इंडेक्स। Capability index. One new term is there, one extra term is there. Suppose they are not asking CP or CPK, but they can asking capability index. तो समझ जाना ये 1/CP पूछ रहे हैं। तो ऑलरेडी आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू एवरीथिंग अबाउट CP, तो 1/CP करके बोल देना आंसर, ये होगा। क्योंकि बिकॉज यू नो ना, इफ यू नो अबाउट CP तो इसके बारे में तो बोल ही सकते हो ना। Only for numerical or only for just a formula is given, capability index is 1/CP. There is no use of any capability index, कोई use नहीं है उसका। ठीक है, चलिए अब एक काम करिए। नाउ इट्स टाइम टू कंक्लूड दिस चैप्टर, राइट? सो फॉर द कंक्लूजन इन योर बुक ओपन मीन चार्ट, जहां पे मीन चार्ट लिखा है जरा आ जाओ, कम टू द मीन चार्ट। कुछ पॉइंट मैं समझा रहा हूं। नाउ कम जस्ट इन योर book, theory book, correct? Come on the page at which mean chart is given, right? Conclude कर रहा हूं मैं पूरे चैप्टर को कि for objective purpose, correct? For prelims purpose, what you have to retain in your brain, correct? Directly. I hope आ गए सभी लोग, मिल गया? किसी को मिल गया तो पेज नंबर बताओ, मैं यहां से बोल दूंगा। पेज नंबर 30, ठीक है, पेज नंबर 30 पे आ जाओ। 3030 मिल गया? चलो अब देखो मीन चार्ट। कोई आपसे पूछता है डायरेक्ट बताओ मीन चार्ट का क्या यूज है, व्हाट इज यूज? सेंटरिंग ऑफ द प्रोसेस। हाईलाइट कर दीजिए, जस्ट बुक में हाईलाइट कर दो, सेंटरिंग ऑफ द प्रोसेस। यस और नो? सेंटरिंग ऑफ द प्रोसेस। नाउ सी, आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू ईच एंड एवरीथिंग by going into manufacturing station in detail. Now you are able to understand what is centering of the process. Getting my point? So if at starting only I have explained what is centering of the process, then you might not get complete idea. Now you are able to explain now what is centering, what are the disadvantages of if the process is not centered, वगैरह वगैरह। Yes or no? So that is why now I am concluding each and everything by explaining each and everything, right? So this is the centering of the process, for centering of the process. Now come to the range chart. So range chart बताइए ये क्या बताता है? क्या बताता है? This is a measure of spread of the sample, spread। और आपके बुक में लिखा होगा स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन और डिस्पर्सन, डिस्पर्सन भी लिखा होगा। बोथ आर सेम, डिस्पर्सन और स्प्रेड। समझ में आ गया? मीन चार्ट सेंटरिंग, रेंज चार्ट स्प्रेड और डिस्पर्सन, दीज टू आर इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? ओके, सो आई होप आपने हाईलाइट कर दिया। Now come to P chart. In P chart, highlight this defective word, because at the time of examination, suppose you forget everything, whatever I am just giving you, mark it, highlight it, just see that. That is also will able to recall each and everything, correct? Which distribution? Binomial distribution. Already I have given in difference table. Okay. Now come to the C chart. Here highlight defect, right? Defect. So there is a difference between defective and defect. What is difference? Rogue and rogi, correct? Disease and patient. Okay. Now come to the, here it is Poisson's distribution. Already we have solved all the questions also. Come to here. This is also there in your book. आ गए सभी लोग? One question they will ask in DMAC application. Can you remember DMAC application is used in Six Sigma management? I have already explained you. Yes or no? Yes. So in DMAC application, which control tool is used at which phase? Like analyze, control, and था ना उधर define, measure, analyze, improve, control. Yes. So I am just, you have to memorize these things, na? Yes. So I am giving you one trick. If you will apply, you can easily memorize the things. See, analyze is everywhere except two places. Except two places. Otherwise, analyze is everywhere. Analyze is everywhere. Only two places. So see, in control chart, control word is there. So exclusively made for each other. Means कंट्रोल चार्ट का कोई और दूसरा यूज होता ही नहीं है. ओनली फॉर मॉनिटरिंग पर्पस, ओनली टू कंट्रोल द प्रोसेस, टू सी वेदर प्रोसेस इज अंडर कंट्रोल और नॉट. मीन्स वेदर असाइनेबल वेरिएबल और रैंडम वेरिएबल. यस और नो? यस. दूसरा एक और है जहां पे वो एनालाइज नहीं है. किधर नहीं है? डिफाइन में. तो देखो इसमें भी एफ है, इसमें भी एफ है. ऐसे करके मार्क कर लो, हंसी मजाक में याद करो, अदरवाइज आगे दिक्कत होगी. करेक्ट. सो फ्लो चार्ट फॉर डिफाइन, करेक्ट. एफ 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 एफ, राइट. ओके. सो आई होप मेजॉरिटी ऑफ थिंग्स यू हैव ऑलरेडी रिमेंबर. देन इंप्रूवमेंट में व्हाट यू नीड? रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन वेरिएबल्स, राइट. सो दैट इज स्केटर डायग्राम. तो इंप्रूवमेंट सिर्फ ओनली वन प्लेस पे है, दैट इज फॉर स्केटर डायग्राम. वैसे भी मैंने बताया इंप्रूवमेंट मतलब डिजाइन करना, ग्राफ वगैरह आप प्लॉट करोगे, तो दैट इज फॉर स्केटर डायग्राम. ओनली टू आर लेफ्ट. मेजर है ना, मीन्स डेटा यू नीड डेटा. तो चेक शीट एंड हिस्टोग्राम मेजर के लिए आप कर सकते हैं, राइट, फॉर गेटिंग डेटा. करेक्ट. तो चलिए, ऑफ कोर्स आप थोड़ा आइडिया लग गया होगा, बट यू हैव टू मेमोराइज दिस थिंग. देन दिस इज कंक्लूजन फ्रॉम माई साइड. मीन्स इसको क्या हो गया? ओके. So this is conclusion from my side. It is not written. Okay, I will write, no problem, or I will read. Correct. So this is the final conclusion. Final conclusion means whenever I have started this chapter, I have concluded few things. If you have remember, suppose you are a production manager and you are new to this place, but you are just hearing something is problem, but you don't know exactly what is the problem. So first of all, flow chart. Correct. To understand the mess, to understand the network, then you need check sheet, data, then histogram, Pareto, right, then cause and effect diagram, then scatter diagram, and then control chart. So these steps I have concluded here. Correct. But no problem, I'm writing here, no problem. Correct. So just write down. Correct. The heading is, right, yes, problem solving step. Correct. This is problem solving step, and this is useful tools. for that. Direct objective question can be asked from here, right? Useful tools. So very first thing is understanding the mess. देखो पहला क्या है, understanding the mess. Mess means that network. तो क्या चाहिए उसके लिए, फ्लो चार्ट. प्लीज आप मेरे साथ साथ लिखो, फटाफट लिखो तो, फ्लो चार्ट. करेक्ट. देन फाइंडिंग फैक्ट्स मीन्स डेटा. डेटा क्या चाहिए उसके लिए, चेक शीट, राइट, टू आइडेंटिफाई प्रॉब्लम एक्चुअली, राइट. then suppose you want to identify exactly what problem is, so you can identify from here also. Otherwise, अरे यार, identify problems, तो उसके लिए आप या तो पैरेटो डायग्राम और हिस्टोग्राम, वट एवर इज रिक्वायर्ड, राइट. लिख रहे हो सभी लोग, राइट. फिर प्रॉब्लम को आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया. प्रॉब्लम कैन बी आइडेंटिफाइड फ्रॉम हियर ऑल्सो, सो दिस कैन बी यूज फॉर दिस ऑल्सो, दिस ऑल्सो, फ्रॉम हियर ऑल्सो, राइट. ओके. देन what you need, आइडियाज. करेक्ट. फाइंडिंग कॉज, दैट इज आइडियाज, राइट. उसके लिए क्या यूज करेंगे, कॉज एंड इफेक्ट. cause and effect diagram, Fishbone diagram, or it is also called as Fishbone diagram. Yes or no? Yes. Now after finding cause, what you need, solution. Developing solution. Please write down with me. So for developing solution you need to relate two variables. So it is a scatter diagram, correct. Now implementation. So for implementation or for monitoring, implementation means monitoring actually, because continuous monitoring is needed and that is done only by control chart. So now my dear student, I have concluded step by step what is actually needed and which control chart is there for that. So for objective question, this is the conclusion, kind of conclusion you can say, right. So please, इसको बोलते हैं क्रिएटिव प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग एंड 7 क्वालिटी कंट्रोल टूल. बट ठीक है, वो लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप इसको जरूर लिख लीजिए. प्लीज राइट डाउन दिस. So by writing here, just you can now sign off the class, no problem, because your next class is there. Thank you so much. Again same time tomorrow we will meet, correct. Fifth point is developing solution, and sixth point is implementation. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द मेस का मतलब होता है नेटवर्क, उस नेटवर्क को समझना, अंडरस्टैंडिंग द मेस। ऑडियो में भी तो बोल बोल के लिखा हूं, आप सुन के भी लिख सकते हैं, सब समझा चुका हूं ना, थोड़ा फास्ट बनो फटाफट। चलिए ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच। ऑडियो भी बोला हूं, एक बार सुन लो उसको ना, ठीक है।